Hey there, I'm Sam, and today we're going to take a look at a feature of TradeIdeas that maybe not a lot of people really know about or don't know enough about to really explore and use. Now, a lot of traders, stock traders, know about TradeIdeas because practically everybody uses it on a daily basis to scan for stocks to trade, scan for stocks that are in play, look for gappers, pre-market movers, and so forth. But it has a very powerful feature to actually go out and test your strategies, and it actually has a whole bunch of starter strategies that makes it easier for you to build your own and test it out, and then actually go and use it and get your own alerts. So that's what we're going to look at today very briefly. So you start off with TradeIdeas, you click on New, and then you click on Alert Window. And what you'll get then is a whole bunch of strategies that you can start off with in the Strategies tab. Neutral strategies, bullish, bearish, and so on. So, and click OK here so we can not spend too much time just discussing things, but actually looking at how to do this. So it'll bring up a window, and then we're going to go over here to Windows specific filters, and you'll see that there's a lot of stuff already, like defaults, pre-selected here for you. Some of them are filled out, and I'm just going to leave it at the defaults. You can also click on More, and that then gives you an incredibly large selection that you can pick from. But what we're going to do for starters is just to simply run it with exactly what we have. So you right click on backtest strategy. We previously clicked on configure, now we're going to click on backtest strategy. And let's just put the starting time at 9:30. And we're just going to click on simulate buy. So this is basically what's going to happen if you stick patterns, and the default configuration at this point is to exit the trade 30 minutes after entering it. So you can see that it's not very good. We have 44% winners, and looks pretty dismal. Biggest winning days 11,000 done here, biggest losing days 12,000, so really not great. So one of the first things we're going to do, we're going to click over here on a tab that says optimization, and this is where things start to get interesting. So what we're going to do is we're going to see what we can do in order to actually make this perform better. Right, so we have a couple of tabs here. We have price, time of day, symbol, and other filters. And what we're going to look for is things that kind of group together that we can actually select in order to filter things down. So you're really looking for stuff that are easy, that are kind of bunched together. So for instance, if we look at time of day, we can see that practically everything after 11 o'clock is in the red, except for that one there. But I mean, everything is pretty much red. So that's the first thing we can do. We can say, okay, we only want to do trades from 9 o'clock to 11. And that probably actually be 9:30 to 11, right? Okay, so we go here, right click, configure. We're going to do these one by one so that we don't cross-contaminate things. So you basically need to do one at a time, unfortunately. So let's take a look at that. Okay, so we have time of day here already, and we did not have it. We can just click on more and click and enter in time, and it would have shown up there. So time of day. At this point, we want to do from 0 minutes after open to 120, right? Okay, so let's do that. I'm going to right click again, backtest again with the new parameters, simulate pipe. Alright, so it looks a little bit better. Okay, so I mean it's not massive, but at least our biggest winning day is bigger than our biggest losing day at this point. So let's see what else we can do. So you go click back to optimization, and let's just go through here again. So we do have a grouping here, but I mean, you know, you're 1,000 trades over there and 21 here, so we're not really going to focus on that. Time of day, we do have this going on here that, you know, looks good in terms of the revenue, but then we have like a bad spot and then a good spot and a bad spot. So let's skip that. I'm not going to look at symbols because, you know, we're not going to look at particular symbols. We want something that will apply to pretty much everything. So when you click on other filters, you get this, and it's a whole drop down list, and it depends on the particular strategy. So we're going to click on the top one. We're going to try and see if there's anything here that catches our eye. So you can just use your arrow keys on your keyboard and click down, and that's pretty much what I'm going to do at this point until I see something that catches my eye. Okay, possibly. Alright, so this looks interesting. Although we have an awful lot of trades that will get excluded, so let's keep on looking. This looks somewhat promising, but I don't like the win percentage is not really going to be improving, so it's probably not something that really is that an important factor. Okay, so a bit of a mixed bag here with the ranges. Now this looks good. You might want to do this one though, because it really captures the majority of trades, and there's a clear cut there between a lot of losses and a lot of gains. So 2-minute range, so basically we're going to write this down, 2-minute range percentage. Range percentage, and we want it from 0 to 99. And then we're going to close this. We're going to add it in. Alright, let's do that. Okay, so 2-minute range, let's see if we have it already. Okay, no, so we can go more, 2-minute range percentage, add filter. We want it from 0 to 299. Oh man, did I click on cancel? Huh, yeah. 0 to 299, and we're going to right click, backtest the strategy, and let's see what happens. Alright, so that's already looking a whole lot better. 47% winners, but equity is looking a lot better except for this big dip down here. So let's see what else we can pick up on to improve this. Okay, so let's do this 5-day range percentage, 0 to 999. So 5-day range percentage 0 to 999. Right. Five-day range percentage 0 to 999. That backtest. Alright, so at this point we have a little over 500 trades, which is pretty good for a 30-day period, and we have 51% winners. Biggest losing day 4,000, biggest winning day 27,000. So that is pretty darn good, and I'm sure if you follow along and you'll be able to improve on what I've done. So let's see if there's one or two more things I can very quickly do to improve our win rate. If not, this is a pretty darn good result, and definitely something that can guide you in your trading. And of course, this is just one strategy, and you can pick any one of those or a combination of them, and maybe even do way better than I've been able to at this point. Alright, so let's do this one. It's going to reduce the number of trades, but it should, although actually it's not really going to improve our win rate. So let's continue. Okay, so this looks good. 20 versus 200 period SMA. So this will be the last one, and you can take it further if you want. Versus 200 SMA, and that is 50 minutes percentage, and we want it from -3 to 2.99. Okay, so configure, grab our window, search, and we want 20 versus 200, 15-minute percentage. Okay, probably was there already. So we're going from -3 to 2.99. I'm going to right click and backtest and see what we get. Alright, so now worst day is $2,000 400 loss. Because winning day has been reduced to 10,000, and our total trades is now 377, which is still very good, and 54% winners, which is actually pretty darn good if you look at the kind of results and the equity curve that we're looking at here. So in addition to that, what you can do, you can actually click on a particular date, and what that will do is actually show you the trades that would have executed with this particular strategy, and you can then further actually go and click on them and look at the particular day. You might have to go and hunt for the actual entry, but it actually shows you exactly what's happening. Of course, look at the column like this, and you can go back to see, winning and losing days, and so on. So it's pretty darn cool. And then you can go back to optimization and keep at it until you get a strategy that still includes a lot of trading opportunities for you. Because obviously this is backtesting, so it's it's not necessarily going to be like this in future, as we all know. past performance is not a guarantee for future performance in trading. But you're welcome to go and see if you can do better than I've done, and build your own strategy with TradeIdeas. And hey, hopefully this helps you to trade better. And please comment below and let me know how it goes, and let me know if you are able to improve on my performance. So thank you very much, and see you next time.